Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? There we go. Got the Steam Deck to work finally. I'm pushing buttons and nothing's happening. There's no worse feeling than that. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever y'all are. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. It is the weekend. And we got lots of fun stuff planned for this weekend. We got Long Dark this morning, and then we'll have some more 7 Days to Die this afternoon. Tomorrow we got Long Dark and then Medieval Dynasty. And on Sunday we got Long Dark, and we are finally going to return to playing some Escape the Pacific, which has had a lot of updates since we last played it, so I'm super excited to see what they've done with Escape the Pacific and where they've gone with it. So thank you for coming by, and let's get back into it. We are currently on day 100 and hold on one second. Something glitched out there real quick. Hold on one sec. The game just like crashed on me. Good morning, Kenneth. How you doing? Traffic on the highways massive this Memorial Day. Oh, I can imagine. It's going to be crazy. I don't know what just happened. Hold on one sec. But anywho's, let's go to the chatting screen there. For some reason, stuff just died on me. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going, though? I hope things are going well for you. Welcome in, everybody. I think we're about 117 days in on our Long Dark adventure right now. I'm verifying my files on the Long Dark here. Hold on one sec. Hopefully that didn't do anything to my files. I doubt it did. But yeah, this is going to be a crazy weekend with it being Memorial Day weekend for sure. Okay, hopefully everything is good there. Do. Yeah, my computer's been acting weird today. I don't know what happened. My Steam Deck wasn't working. I've had a bunch of weird things happening today. Maybe there was like a power surge last night and things got messed up. All right. All right, we're going to get back into our Endless Night Gunloper. We're on day 117. We are in Desolation Point in the abandoned mine. We got a few things we need left to do here before we head out. Let's see. What do we got here? How tired are we? We aren't tired. But we are cold. Let's see where we're even at. Oh, okay. We just came into the mine. Excellent. And this is the entrance. Okay, this is the entrance on the bear side, which we never saw the bear. We've not seen the bear yet in this zone, which is very odd. What do we have on us? Oh, we have meat on us. That's okay. We got raw wolf meat on us that's smelling. Okay. Never seen so many campers and boats heading to the shore in my life. Oh yeah. Yep. I've never seen. I would bet you have never seen that many. Yeah, it's going to be a busy weekend for sure. I'm not even sure. I wonder what the weather's going to be like around here. That will make a lot of difference on what happens around here too. My friend's going down to the coast for, yeah, it's supposed to be cloudy, and then it's in the mid 60s to high 70s here, so probably be pretty busy here as well. I don't think I can make a fire in here, can I? Nope, I can't make a fire in here. That's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Hey, Cinderia, how are you? Hello, hello, and good morning. Oh, that makes me sad. Okay, so let's break down these crates real quick. That got us nice and warm super quick. All right, let's go ahead and drink a little water. So we're gonna finish up here in Desolation Point today, and we'll probably head back to Coastal Highway because we don't have much left to do here. I need to go and I need to go up to the Katie's Secluded Corner and see what's up there, and then we need to just head back out and go out of here. Give you guys night vision, because we did make our extra hatchet. We did make our extra knife. We made a bunch of more arrowheads, and we do have arrow making materials in the Coastal Highway garage, which actually has a workbench that we can light a fire nearby, and we can actually go ahead and use that fire to make items. So we'll be able to make up a bunch of arrows in that spot. All right, so we got a lot of sticks here. We got coal. We got that stuff. Yeah, let's light another torch here real quick, and we'll get a fire started. And we'll cook this guy up. Cook up these pieces of meat we got. Oh yeah, we got lots of coal here. That's awesome. Boom. Just waking up. The sun's coming up there. Just coming up, starting to come up there. So how many arrows do I like to carry around? And by the way, hi Corn Dog. Hello, how you doing, man? I usually like to carry at least a minimum of at least 12 to 15.
Perfect.
And that just, especially if I'm going on a longer journey, that gives me enough arrows that if a wolf runs off with a couple, or we lose a couple due to shooting a bear and it doesn't die right away or something, that we can find them. Okay, that one's cooked, or that we have enough that we don't have to find them. Especially on this Endless Night one, though, I'm going to be carrying a few more than I usually do, because finding arrows on Endless Night is really hard, because the animals run off with them and then you never ever see them again. Because it's pretty much virtually impossible to find the animals once they've run off with them, because there's no crows to guide you to them. We've had to kind of change our strategies a little bit with Endless Night, just to make everything work. Okay, so those are cured. Fresh. Cured. Okay, so those are all cured, which is great, because I think my clothing all got hit by that wolf that attacked us. Alright, we got lots of stuff in there, which is wonderful news. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. Throw that in there. Throw one of those in there. Throw a can in there. Actually, the can I'll keep, and I'll just put that down. Let's throw the quality tools in there. Oh wait, I was gonna go repair the radio tower here. I think the radio tower is over by Hibernia, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's over by Hibernia. So many more crow feathers than I thought you would get. Oh yeah, Kenneth, I was completely shocked that we were finding as many crow feathers. It seems like from what I've seen on Endless Night, you don't get crow feathers just randomly dropping by stuff, but you do get, because crows are over it, but there is like feathers already there. And in addition to that, there is feathers when you harvest, like when you normally harvest something, feathers drop as well. So what does repairing the radio tower do to the game? So, if we ever decided to do the... If we ever decided to do Signal Void, it would be an active tower that we could come back and do Signal Void with. Other than that, the moment you repair a tower in the game, it, what it does is it automatically triggers an Aurora. So you get an Aurora whatever night that you finish the tower on. So if you finish the tower, you get an Aurora. That's the main thing that it does. All right, let's grab out. Oh, so I already have the. Okay, let's throw that in there. Okay, we need a little bit of water. Oh, actually, I don't have anything to. I don't have a pot. I left my pot a while ago, and I don't have a pot right now, which is kind of annoying. But it's my own damn fault. And without a pot, I can't cook the rolled oats. I'm just gonna drop these here because these are. These don't weigh very much, but I just don't want them on me right now because I want a little extra weight. Good God, I have a lot of herbal tea stuff. That has my mushroom teas in it. Do I have another flask in here by chance? Thought I had another flask. Maybe that flask was, I'll put that in there too. And I'll put that. I'm gonna put that in there for right now. Do I need the travois? Not at the moment, no. We'll leave that here as well. It's kind of getting slim and trim here, boys and girls. Let's leave some of these matches here too. There we go. Let's leave one of the fire strikers here. Leave a couple of those. We also haven't done any, beach combing either, so we need to go do a little beach combing here too. Just make a little extra water here. Okay. Let's grab a couple torches, and then we will head out. Actually, do we have any guts that are cured? We do. These are not cured yet. That is going to be cured soon-ish. Alright, let's grab a rabbit hide. Grab 2 just in case. Let's repair up our rabbit gloves real quick. Am I gonna go fishing here? No, I'll probably wait till I get back to Coastal Highway to go fishing. Oh, look at that, we got Mending 4 now. Oh, that's awesome. You know what Mending 4 gives us, boys and girls? Mending 4 gives us a greater chance, 85% chance of successful repair, where when we combine that with our like normal repair thing, so you look at this, we now have a 100% chance of repairing the any item that we repair, which is amazing. That is great. So now we will never fail a repair again, which is so super nice. Yeah, Mending 5 is great because Mending 5 is kind of a letdown. Mending 5 doesn't really give you a lot more. So Mending 4 has basically given us a higher chance to repair, less time to repair, greater item increase, and more reduction on sewing kit wear. Basically, all Mending 5 does for you is up these numbers by a little bit, gives you a little more item condition increase, a little less sewing kit repair or sewing kit wear, a little less repair time, and it still gives you the 100% chance. So this 85 is not really accurate because that only counts as if you were repairing it with no tools or anything. Because once you add that tool in, then you're it's sort of like your fire making. It's sort of like how your fire making goes, where your fire starting, you have a 75% chance to start fires, but that doesn't include if you're using a stick or a book or whatever else it is. You get basically a buff for whatever item that you're using to repair to start the fire with. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back over to the mine. Gonna go back over to the mine, and then we're gonna go down and go to Katie's secluded corner, if I can talk. Oh, I need to drink some water. Oh, do I have any food on me? I have no food on me right now. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's one thing. We found 2 fire strikers, which is really nice because we have no chance of using a mag lens. We've actually left behind our mag lenses because we have no option with those, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna grab a couple wolf meat. 3, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 of those venison pies. Oh shoot, it's gonna be a storm, isn't it? Okay, never mind. I was gonna leave. But there comes a blizzard. Well. Thank you, game. The game was like, nah, you're not going anywhere, sucker. Yeah, exactly. No travel for you. No travel for you. Not today. That's all right. Let's build up our fire here. We'll get a little rest for a moment. Not much you can do about it. It's nighttime and we have a storm outside. Now that should have got one of these dry. Yep, that's dry. Those are at 50%, 51%. Put that extra gut in there. Wondering if a fire will stop the cougar? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the cougar. I mean, the cougar is one of those things that it's going to be very interesting to see how they handle the cougar. All right. Storm is gone. Let's take a couple torches. I'm gonna leave that fire going because guess what? It could still be going by the time we get back. Hey, there's a stick. I do have a little bit of coal on me, right? Okay, I got 10 coal, so we're good. Coal is one of the most valuable resources in the game, in my mind. Coal will save your ass so easily and so well. If you ever, you know, are cold and you can find a little spot to drop a fire, as long as you have a stick and like 3 pieces of coal, even just 2 pieces of coal, you will never ever get cold. If you can find a place to light the fire and keep it going. You can get warmed up super quick, because each piece of coal adds 20 degrees to that fire, and that makes it so very nice. I just want to travel over this truck real quick, because we haven't been over to it yet, I don't believe. Let's get out a better torch here. My feeling is probably the fire will not stop the cougar, Kenneth. I don't see them giving us that easy of an out with the cougar. I'm very curious to like try some of the different cougar, you know, try out his activities and see what he does though. going to be very, very interesting to see what his, how he operates and how he works. Because it mainly sounds like he's going to be something where we get the warning, they warn us he's coming, and then we just got to get out of the zone. And if we don't, then we get some surprise gotcha attack. Which is going to be super interesting. And probably a little bit scary. Whew. Are we good through here? Oh, good. Now, sometimes there'll be a deer over here. There's usually a few rabbits over here. Yeah, there's the rabbits down there. I'm not going to bother them. I'm mainly just wanting to go up to Katie's secluded corner here. Oops, gotta go around the tree this way. I just think if they allowed us to stop the cougar with fire, Kenneth, I think it would make the cougar way too easy. Because you'd know when he was stalking you, and you just build a fire and just sit there and be like, okay, come and get me, buddy. And then he could never get you. Oh, man, my nose is running so much this morning. Well, I better catch it before it gets away. Heyo. Usually there's a deer up here. I'm hoping he's still here. Yes, he is. Okay. Oh, there's a birch up here, too. Nice. Hello, Mr. Birch. And there's usually a backpack up here with a couple food items on it. We'll grab that. Okay, we got a can, a book, and nothing in the backpack. Now, one thing you always want to do is pick up your feathers. If you can find any feathers around the animal, you want to pick those up first before you do any harvesting, and then once you harvest them, they will respawn. So, oh, there's a maple too. Nice. So many what-ifs with the cougar, yeah. Which I think is part of what they wanted. They wanted us to have so many what-ifs with the cougar. They want us to have a lot of what-ifs. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if he does this? Is there going to be any clothing for him? What kind of clothing will it be? Lots of questions and no answers yet.
Come on, little fire.
I'm hoping they give us a preview of the cougar when they release the trailer. Like when they release the, you know, the trailer for the new stuff. I hope we at least get to see him. Maybe hear him. That would be super duper cool. I hate missed arrows. They're so hard to find. There it is. Okay. All right. Got him. All right. Let's get warmed up here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we got the rabbit carcasses here. There you go. Let's eat that wolf meat. Beautiful. I don't even, well, I guess I will take the hides and the guts from the rabbit, because why not? I don't really, quote unquote, need them, but I do sort of want them. All right, we'll put that there. We're gonna eat a little bit of this meat here. And then we'll drop that again. There we go. The wolves have definitely sustained us on this run. At least in this zone, they've sustained us. All right, let's go ahead and get a little water going there. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, wow, he is 0.5 kilos. He's like, hey, you wanted some meat? You don't get much off me, buddy. That rabbit's going to have more meat than I do. Excuse me. Yeah, that rabbit's going to have more stuff than I do, bud. Okay, 15 minutes till melted, 21 minutes till ready. Yeah. The rabbit has twice as much meat. Of course, the half a kilo from the deer is going to be equal to the calories we'll get from a full kilo of rabbit meat. So I guess in the end, it all kind of evens out. Hey, me from Florida. How you doing, buddy? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. We got lots of fun stuff planned for this Memorial Day weekend. We've got Long Dark today, followed by a little bit of 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow we got Long Dark starting out, and then we will have a little bit of Medieval Dynasty returning tomorrow afternoon, which we haven't played in a little while. I'm super stoked about that. And then on Sunday, we've got Long Dark, and then we're gonna finally get back into a little bit of Escape the Pacific, which is a great little survival game set out in the Pacific Ocean in the 1800s, where you're just sailing around from island to island, enjoying yourself, having fun, and trying to survive. So that's a great little indie game. They've done a lot of updates lately, and I haven't played any of them yet, so I'm super stoked to see what they've changed. I know they majorly changed the UI. I briefly played with the new UI. Alright, that's till boiled dry, so let's pick that up. Let's put that... Let's actually, you know what? Let's put that meat there. 2 minutes on that, and that's done. Alright, let's get these kilo pieces up there. And those will take, what, 26. Awesome, we can get this hide done in 28 minutes. Perfect. So yeah, lots of good stuff for Memorial Day weekend. And then on Monday, I will be streaming Monday afternoon. We will be doing Long Dark, and we'll be starting up a brand new Stellaris run as well. We'll be getting our Stellaris Machine Age run going again. We went ahead and conceded the last game because we did not, we were just getting shellacked by the AIs. We just had a series of unfortunate events, let's put it that way. Oh, wow. It blew out my fire. It blew out my fire. I guess we can just carry the rabbits back with us. They don't weigh very much. They're going to smell anyway. All right, we got everything we needed. Yep, let's grab those feathers. Any other feathers around here? Nice. All right. Let's head back to the church real quick. The church has actually probably still got the fire inside of it. It feels like another blizzard's coming up. Why is another blizzard coming up so quick? Ow, that hurt. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to stand up right then. That was not my intention. Hello, stick. Stickity stick, stick, stick. Where are you over here? Oh, that looked like a... out of the corner of my eye, that looked like a cave. Hey, Valor, how's it going, buddy? How you doing, my man? My man, pots and pans. How are you? And hi, Honora. Hello. I hope everybody's having a great day. Ready for some Long Dark this morning. Ready for some 7 Days to Die this afternoon. I'm nice and rested because driving was a little bit slow last night, so I made the little bit of money I could, and then I came on home because I was like, yep, it's a pretty dead night. So, I mean, I still was out for like 5 hours, but it was just really dead. Usually in 5 hours I can make like 150, 160 bucks. last night I was only able to make about 120 in that time, so it was just like, nope, I'm good. Time to head home and get some rest so I can go out the next night. More like 7 days to live. Well, you know, we're doing pretty good. Today on 7 Days to Die, we're gonna go over to Trader Jen's area. After we check out the traders, I need to try to find a beaker at the traders so that we can go over to Trader so we can set up a chemistry table. I do need to get some coal and nitrates harvested up, probably like 5 to 10,000 of each. And then once I get the chemistry table going, just set that chemistry table up and bam, have a whole processing for gunpowder going on. And then we're gonna go set up near Trader Jen and do some quests for her, and roam around the little neighborhoods there nearby her, because those neighborhoods are really nice for living in and roaming around in. So, and Crucible, yep, and I gotta check on the Crucible as well. Although we're a little shy on cash, so that may be a little bit harder now that we don't have, because I think the Crucible, if you have, oh yeah, my fire's still going. Ha! I think if you have lots of money, it's not too bad. But I think the Crucible costs about 12 to 15,000 or something like that. So we'd have to sell off a bunch of stuff, which is totally fine. I'm willing to sell off whatever it takes to get that Crucible, because the Crucible will allow us to, if we have the Crucible, that will allow us to make steel finally. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of us selling stuff off. That's what it comes down to. We would just have to sell a bunch of stuff off, which I am totally willing to do. If I found a Crucible, I would do whatever it took to buy it. There we go. Let's go ahead and found something about the bear. They don't get afraid of fireplace when the magical fog is up. Oh, really? Which fog? Are you talking about the electrostatic fog, Valor? That's not good. What do I think about the trader that we're gonna get in part 6 of Tales? I'm hoping it's not an NPC either. To be honest, Phobic, I am praying that it's not an NPC. And Ripper High over on the Twitch side as well. But yeah, Phobic, I'm with you there. I'm not a big fan of the idea of the trader. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the idea of the cheap death thing. I've talked about that on previous streams, where it's like I think it takes away a little bit of the specialness that the Long Dark has as a permadeath only game. So I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan. But you know, we'll see how they play out. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, just bash it out of hand as an idea, because maybe they've thought about it and it'll work out good. Who knows? I hope that the trader is not like an NPC. I hope it has something to do with the radio that we get in Forsaken Airfield. Well, maybe there'll be like a new channel that we have to go to talk to the trader, or to get a message from him, and then we can, and then it's not even really like, something we interact with him. We just do a mission for him or something. It's sort of like almost like a quest giver type thing, where it's like, hey, take these things over here and drop them off for me. I need to have them here, and then once you've done that and I've confirmed it, I'll radio you a drop location, and then we have to use the tracker to track it down or something. I think a trainer would be cool only if you interacted by leaving notes and items might appear, keep it mysterious and unseen, and heard like the signal fire. Yeah, well, and that's the sort of thing I'm talking about with the radio. Is, it'd be something where we'd find a note. Say we found a note like you're saying, Chris, and then we would have to go drop off, 5 deer hides at a location, and then once that happened, we'd get a ping on our radio, and it would be like it would give us coordinates. It would give us coordinates where we need to go. maybe like a zone that we needed to go to, or something like that. Or maybe we had to stay in that zone for it or something. So it could be done. They could do it right. I was talking about putting in a trader to make another game like a Mountain Man game by using the Long Dark, but they took it wrong. Oh. Sometimes things do get misinterpreted. Sometimes things get misinterpreted on the internet. I know, it's shocking. It's shocking that people can misinterpret something on the internet, but... Alright, we'll get these guts and hides harvested up. And then we're going to head down and we are going to do a little bit of beach combing. Same, I'm not a fan of it either, and I hope even if they add NPC that we could enable or disable it, in any case, whatever they add, it feels strange to have have other interaction. Yeah, well, and that's the thing, is like, for me, part of the charm of this game is the loneliness, is the non-interaction with any other characters, either, NPCs or other people. That's part of the... It's part of the game's charm, because most games give you the option to either, like, play with friends or to have lots of NPC interactions. So you never really feel truly alone in most games, because there's always something, always somebody, even if they're just quest givers, there's somebody interacting with you. And this game just gives you a very, very great sense of, I am out here by myself and there is nobody coming to help me. There is nobody coming to help me, which I absolutely love. Let's grab the venison. Let's grab a fish. Let's see what's our wood look like. Okay, I got 11 coal. Let's drop. You know what? We got 11 coal. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Oh, I have a lot of torches, don't I? And I have an arrow. I got a couple arrows. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest up some of these torches. Let's harvest this arrow up real quick. Now, I mean, they've done other things over the years, Phobic, that have changed Long Dark and stuff. So, like I said, I'm not gonna just bash it out a turn and be like, oh, this is gonna be garbage. I have my reservations about both the trader and the cheating death function. I have my reservations about them, and I'll wait and see what happens when it comes out. I mean, it sounds like the cheating death thing you don't have to use, so I shot him and he's on the other side of the fire and he just dashed forward, ignoring the fire and biting my butt and taking three-quarters of my health. Yeah, sometimes, Valor, I have found that sometimes if the bear gets too close to you, he will attack you through a fire. So it's not 100% guaranteed that he'll never attack through the fire. There is always a chance it can happen. So you do have to be a little bit wary of it. Because I have found him attacking through fires every great once in a while. Maybe it was because of the electrostatic fog. So maybe that was the cause of it. Maybe with the electrostatic fog, the bears fear you less. All right, let's go down. Let's go down here. We're gonna go do a little beach combing, and then we're gonna wind our way over to the. Gonna wind our way over to Hibernia. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? It's a pretty big mauling, though. 3/4 of health is a lot. Bears can wreck your face. They can easily wreck your face. I love they're planning on giving the option choice to use the cheating death part rather than adding it without an option. Yeah, well, and I'm glad they are too, because I mean, let's be honest. Most players don't back up their. I mean, to me, it seems like they're putting it in for a small number of players that back up their files, and it's like, honestly, if you want to back up your files, that's fine. If you want to mod the game, that's fine. I don't choose to do that, so it doesn't matter to me one way or the other if you want to. It's not like it's a game that has a it has like a competitive community or something, Oh, there's another deer right here. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind if I want another deer. It's not like this community is like super competitive with that or anything, so I don't really see what the big deal is if people want to. Because I mean, I just found it odd that they specifically put it in there and said, you know, no more need to back up your files. And it's like, well, most of us never back up our files in the first place. Most of us just take our death and we move along. That's what you do. You take the death and you move along. So most of us aren't doing that in the first place. And so it seems like they're putting something in for a very small minority of people that do that. And most of us are never going to use it anyway. To me, it seems like a waste of development. They could have developed other things. I'm doing good, Jimmy. I'm doing good. Had kind of a slow night driving last night, but you know, it all evens itself out one way or the other. All right, I see that wood up there. Yeah, it's just another option. Exactly. It's just another option at this point, so it doesn't really make any difference to me. A locker? What do you think? What you think? Will loot table on Misery be different? Maybe even less loot and relying on nature only? Possibly. I would imagine. I would imagine the loot will be rarer, the weather will be harsher, the conditions will be worse. I mean, because you can technically crank up your hunger and thirst and your how fast you get exhausted, how fast you get cold. You can crank those up well above interloper levels. You actually get tired slower on interloper than you do on stalker. That was one of the big things when I started playing another stalker run a while ago. I was like, God, why am I getting so tired so quick? And it's because on stalker difficulty, you actually get tired faster than you do on interloper. Which I just thought was completely weird, but it's like, okay. We got a bass. It's all about that bass, No treble. Looks like there's something else up on the ice up there. Oh, there's some pills. I got a sprained wrist still. It's kind of hard to see stuff here, too, on the ice. It's like a body up here. Hey, there's some feathers around it, though. That's always nice. Oh, give me that feather. Nothing on the body, though. Like there's something else up in the ice right up here. Couple things on the ice. Woo! Well, yeah, I think they probably will up the difficulty because they have said it's going to be more difficult than interloper. So, I think that would come with differing. You know, different loot tables as well. Oh yeah, there's a blue flare. That is a fire starter that we found on the beach, which is kind of cool. Because we could use that as a fire starter for making a fire out here in lieu of matches. Okay, well that was fun. We got 2 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish. Red fish, blue fish. Yeah, falling through the ice, it used to be a lot more dangerous. It's not as dangerous anymore, which makes me sad, Kenneth. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I fell through ice either. Actually, though, I think it was pretty recent, because I do remember I kind of accidentally went through the ice one time. But, yeah, it has become nerfed quite a bit. Has become quite a bit nerfed. Well, especially with beachcombing. I think they need to bring back putting all of that stuff out on, other than like the lockers and the bodies, which you actually have to physically search, so it takes a certain amount of time. I think they need to make all the ice weak for picking up the other stuff. I think it's way too easy to pick things up on the ice now. And they need to make it harder again. Alright, let's make a fire here. On Planet Crafter, new secret hidden place in the grasslands biome. Check the waterfalls. Oops, is the grasslands... Which one is the grasslands? Is that where the big waterfall is? Try turning up when animals notice you. What do you mean, Rip Ripper? Oh, I just back up my files when they update just in case I want to play the old files. Oh, okay. Yeah, and honestly, you know, Rip Ripper, I have no problem with people backing up their files. I mean, go for it. It doesn't... people backing up files doesn't affect my gameplay in the least little bit. It's like, okay, you backed your file up. I mean, okay, cool. Everybody, each their own, so. 29-27, awesome possum. We got ourselves some fish with some moderate and minor vitamin C.
Hello, everybody. I'm a dead fish. I'm very, very dead, and I'm very flat. I'm a flat, dead fish.
He is a flat, dead fish. He's a flat fish. All right. So at our beach combing out there, I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop those. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to drop that. We got a couple cans of food. We got 3 maples. Break that torch down. You haven't found the grasslands yet. Oh, okay. We got those. We didn't pick up any clothing. We grabbed a bunch of pills. When did I get a... Wait a second. When did I get a disposable respirator canister? Did I get that in this... Now I'm really confused. Maybe I got that off the beach? I don't remember picking that up. Okay, that's odd. Awkward. All right, let's prepare up that birch bark. Exactly. That's the thing I love about this game is you can play it in so many ways to make it fit whatever you want to play. It's very nice in that sense. And nobody will tell you no, Rip Ripper. I'm just gonna cook these up in here real quick. Where is my... There's my birch bark. I was like, where's my freaking birch bark? I want to do the mushrooms too, but... You buy the fish, you get a free canister, I guess. I was like, that's kind of odd. Alright, we'll make that, and we'll make an herbal tea as well. Yeah, a free canister with every fish purchase. What was that? What was that? I swore I heard like a wolf run up here. That freaked the heck out of me. At least I can see now. Let's head over to Hibernia. I want to see. What's our weight? 50? Oh, shush, lady. You are totally fine. I'm kind of curious if the bear is even out. I don't know if the bear is even out and about. I have not seen the bear the entire time I've been here. That looks like something out on the ice. Now watch, it's the bear. The bear's just sitting out on the ice going, hey, come in, you know, I'm gonna lure you out with something. I thought you could only get those in the zone of contamination too. Hey, Boeing! Hello, hello, my friend. How are you? Everything is going great. There's a trunk. Early in the game, that would have been a fantastic find. That would have been an amazing find. There's a couple more things down the beach here, too. By the way, beachcombing needs to be nerfed big time. Beachcombing is way too powerful in the current game. In the current game, beachcombing is super duper powerful. And it needs to be nerfed up a bit. It needs a little bit of a nerf. Get out that nerf bat and make it nice and nerfy. There's a dead wolf over here. Okay, that is a wolf that we killed, I think. Whoa. Can I get that? Can I get that fish? That's the question. All right, let's light that torch. Throw it down. Oh! Oh, snap! Wow. When am I gonna play some more Manor Lords? Not really on the schedule right now. I don't have the time for any Manor Lords right now. Unfortunately, Bad Boy Gamer, that I enjoy it a lot, and I may play it again at some point. But right now, I have a lot of other stuff that I want to play, so I don't know when and if I'm gonna get a chance to play it again. I'm keeping an eye on it, and I know they've done some. I know they upgraded the. I know they upgraded the archers, so they made the archers a little less nerfed than they were. So now the archers can actually do some damage, which is nice. So I'm just gonna kind of hold off, and I'll probably play it again at some point. But for right now, I'm just kind of like, just don't have the time, unfortunately. I've been wanting to get back into Medieval Dynasty, so I'm gonna be playing that a little bit tomorrow. I guess we'll just take his meat, because why not? But I will play it again at some point. I just don't know when. In my game, I turned all the animals to low, and so far I can't find a moose, but still looking, and we'll find one someday. Yeah, that's the big problem, is that I wish. Here's what I wish they did with the well, pretty much the entire customization Ripper is I wish they would allow us to customize everything. Like, specifically, we could just turn off bears if we didn't want bears. We could turn off wolves if we didn't want wolves, and leave bears and moose and that. We could turn off we could turn certain things off and on. Now I don't know, with animals, can you do that, or is that maybe you can do that with animals? I wish they'd do that with all the items in the game, though. Can you do that with animals? Because I'm not sure if you can or not. Can you do specific animals in the game right now? Because if you can, that's awesome, and I wish they do that for every item in the game. I wish you could do that with with pretty much everything in the game, because that would be great. Mr. Wolfie, you can turn any animal off. Okay, yeah, I wish you had the ability to be like, I want to have, and even not so much. I mean, turning them off and on would be great, but I'd love the ability to even be able to set them to low, medium, or high. Be like, I want a low chance of finding, say, an expedition parka, which means maybe there'd be 1 or 2 in the entire game that you could possibly find. So they're super duper rare, you know. That would be so cool if there was stuff like that where you could find one, but it's just going to be a really rare item. Or you could be like, oh, I want a better chance to find combat pants. So you got a better chance to find the combat pants. That would make custom games so awesome, because you could do so much customization with it beyond just turning off rifles and revolvers and setting the overall loot high or low. Now, I understand that would probably mean them reworking a lot of the loot and how it works and how it's done, but I think it would totally make the game so much more fun. And maybe somewhere down the road, somebody will come up with like a mod for that or something, you know, where you can specifically turn certain things off and on, where you can specifically set them to low, medium, high, very low, maybe have 5 different settings, where like very low means there's 1 in the entire game. Low means there could be 1 to 3. Medium is like, you know, 2 to 5. You know, and so basically the higher you put it, the more you can get. If you turn Timberwolves off, no, you will have no wolves take their place, which sucks. Yeah, that does kind of suck. That does kind of suck. There we go. Let's drop all that there. Now, where the hell is the tower around here? I know there is... Oh, is it right over here? This is it right here. Okay. Oh, there's some... Rose hip there that I missed. Uh-oh, it's glitched. I got the bug. I might have to. Yeah, I got the hand bug now. I'm gonna have to restart the game real quick. And I don't have the metal parts, and I don't have the battery. Yeah, you gotta take into account how old the game is and how much they can actually modify it. Yeah. Part of that is true. I mean, there's only so much they can do, which is fine. I mean, they have done a fantastic job. I mean, think about all that they have, how far this game has come, and how much they have added and changed this game over the years. They've done a fantastic job with it. So I'm not gonna, you know, ask for the moon and the stars. Our fire's still going over there. We got our little fire over there. Our little fire. It's a very nice fire. It's a fantastic fire. It's made by fantastic people. But yeah, you know, you take into account the age of the game and what they've done with it. Oh, I forgot to search that. That's wild. And it's pretty damn impressive all that they've done with this game. I would take nothing away from them on that end at all. There we go. Now, I could have sworn there was a battery in here. I think it's on the other side of this. What do you think about those people who complain that the base game is not finished after 10 years? Are you talking about, like, the survival? Or are you talking about the story mode of the game not being finished? Oh, go cry me a river. Go cry me a river. The story, I mean, to me, the story mode is not that big of a deal. If you're talking about the base game, I mean, I think it's wonderful that it's not finished after 10 years. That means they actually care about the game. That means they're actually actively developing it and giving us more product. I mean, that's what I take from it anyway. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, keep adding stuff to my favorite game ever. That's like complaining that something's, complaining that, something's done that, complaining that it's not done, but you still want more content to come out for it. It's like, well, that's kind of contradictory. You want them to keep adding stuff. I mean, why would I ever want them to stop adding new zones to the game? And stop updating it and stop, I for years have been begging them to take more money from me. I have been begging for them to take more money from me over the years. I'm like, come on, guys. Put out some more content so you can take some more money from me, because really, I want, I've gotten so much enjoyment out of this game. Reviews on Steam. Well, here's the issue, and I get why some people are frustrated. Here's the issue with the especially the whole Tales from the Far Territory thing. The big issue that a lot of people have is that when they first brought out Tales, they promised it. They said that it would be a year to complete it, and unfortunately, Hinterland has had a bad history of promising more than they could deliver, and that's unfortunately what they did once again. They promised more than they could deliver in the time frame they talked about in the first place. Now, as I've told most people, they have never not promised something and then not delivered on that. Whether that be continuing working on the story mode game, be that any of the update type stuff that they've said they're going to come out with. They've gotten a lot smarter. Like you said, lack of communication phobic. That's their biggest downfall. Now, you'll notice that they've been very silent at the beginning of this year. They have not brought out a lot of information. They just had their dev diary come out. And even that dev diary, let's be honest, did not have a lot of specific information in it. That is a purposeful movement on their part to stop over-promising and under-delivering. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing on their part. They need to be like, these are the things we're gonna do. The time frame may vary. We're intending to get them out in 6 stages. That could be 6 stages over the next 12 months. It could be 6 stages over the next 2 years. We're not going to really get into the details, but this is what we're going to do. And that's, and I think they'd be better off if they followed that. Now, the other problem they had is they, with Tales from the Far Territory, is they were not, I mean, if you read through Tales from the Far Territory, like the original information, they gave a laundry list of everything they're going to do. A lot of people took that as, oh, when Tales from the Far Territory releases, it's going to have all of this stuff in it. Well, they explicitly said in Tales from the Far Territory that that's not how it was going to be. But because they sold it as a DLC, a lot of people thought that that was going to be a completed thing that was ready to go. And so it wasn't... I think it's a lot of just kind of misunderstanding on everybody's part. But like I said before, like Zombie Vamp saying in Twitch, they've never not delivered. And they've always, everything they've always ever said they're going to do, they've always delivered for me. And until they stop delivering it, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to keep delivering it. Until they stop. Until they, screw us over one time. And they've never done that. They've never not delivered on a promise. And they've never not delivered on something that they've said they're going to do. So until such time, I'm going to believe that they're going to, do their best to get out whatever they're trying to get out, and I think, like I said, I think they are getting better at not giving specifics. Like, they'll give a time frame. They'll be like, okay, it's coming out in late June. without giving a specific here it is. And so usually the thing that you can look for is they'll usually put the dev diary out first, and then they will go ahead and put out a video on YouTube just a little bit before the update. They'll put out the video on YouTube, sort of showing off the new features and talking about them. So I don't mind waiting. I just wish for more communication. I don't need a date or anything. Just simple note. Oh, we're working on this at the moment. That's all. Yeah, you know, and I think they're kind of getting their whole communication thing down. It's been a long road for them, Phobic, to be honest. I mean, they've always been very poor at communication. And I think they now have an actual communication person, like somebody who's in charge of communications, which they never had before, which shocks me. Because I love Raph to death, but he's not the greatest communicator. I think he's an amazing developer, he's an amazing creator, but he's not the best of best of communicators that's out there. He's a great developer. See, and there's the Aurora. We just triggered the Aurora, boys and girls. We just fixed that tower and we triggered the Aurora. We're gonna go inside because guess what? Now that the Aurora's going on, we should be able to read this book. Oh, actually, I need to drop these. Let's go ahead and put that in there. But yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with you, Phobic. The communication has always been a problem. It's always been something we've kind of been like, hey, you really need to get, you know, it's not ever been about what they deliver. It's just how they get to the delivery that's been kind of an issue. Well, and that's the thing. That's the thing, Phobic. They have always listened to the community, and a lot of people forget about that. A lot of people forget that most companies don't listen to their community at all. Most companies just plain don't listen to them, and they've always been really good about listening to the community. There we go. We're sorry to inform you that due to ongoing instability in our fuel supply chain, we will have to re-time your planned extraction from our deep forest experience on majestic Great Bear Island. Please be aware, it may take up to 7 business days before we can reschedule. 7 days to die. Thank you for understanding and patience. 7 days to die, boys and girls. Deep Wild, okay. And that's, you know, and really, I mean, whenever anybody gets really upset about it, I always remind them that the Long Dark game that we have today was never, ever, ever what they intended to create in the beginning. Long Dark today is a 180 degree, the closest thing we have to what they intended to create in the beginning is story mode. Because Long Dark was never intended to be this game that we have today. It just wasn't. The survival mode of Long Dark was put out as a play test to see how the game was going to, you know, to have players kind of mess around with it, give them feedback, and it took on such a life of its own that they were like, well, I guess we can, you know, keep doing this. Yeah, I mean, it was meant in the beginning just to be Wintermute, and that alone tells me a lot about Hinterland and Raph, because I mean, you got to remember that the Wintermute is his baby. I mean, that's what he wanted Long Dark to be originally. He wanted it to just be a story-driven survival game. And yes, he still wants to get that done, and he will get that done, but he was willing to put a part of his ego aside and go, this has become bigger than just me. People really enjoy the sandbox thing, so let's go for it. Let's give them that sandbox that they want to have. And so that, to me, says a lot about, you know, about him being able to just be like, okay, well, I still want to do the story mode, but we're going to go ahead and give the sandbox you know, its own sort of thing. So, yeah, he adopted a new baby. Exactly. He adopted a new baby, you know, and as a creative, that is a hard thing to do. It's a very, I mean, I think a lot of people don't realize that as a creative, it is very hard to let go of that, it's very hard to let go of that, that initial sort of brainchild that you had and allow yourself to, you know, change your focus, change the way that you think about it. So I give him big props for that he was able to do that. I really, truly do. Upcoming update talk. Well, we actually, there's a video up on YouTube right now of the update talk that we had, Louie. We actually went through all the update stuff, last Thursday or whatever? Yeah, exactly, the direction. Yeah, change his vision. Yeah. I mean, and that's hard as a creative to do that. Creatives are very, like, tunnel vision focus on, you know, this is my vision, this is my dream, you know, nobody stand in my way because this is where we're going, you know. Creatives are very driven by where they initially had their focus set. So to have, you know, and I'm sure he had people around him going, this is really going big on the survival side, we need to do this. And just, you know, just between the time I started playing it in 2017 to now, the game has over doubled in size. The game has, you know, way more to it than it ever probably initially was going to. And we have gotten so much, I mean, so much free content, and they're continuing to give free content out. I mean, it's not like they've stopped giving free content to the game out. You still get a whole bunch of stuff for free whenever you play The Long Dark. So there's my water. Get some water in my belly. It's the one game I was willing to buy a DLC for. Well, yeah, you know, Louis, I was begging Hinterland for years to give me a DLC that I could buy. I mean, just give me something I can buy. I wonder what the actual map size now is, because it used to be over 55 kilometers. Oh, I'm sure it's over 75 or 80 kilometers of game map now. I mean, easily. I mean, heck, the Forsaken Airfield alone is like 2 to 2.5 times the size of just Pleasant Valley. Just Pleasant Valley alone. So it has to be that. It's humongous. The game is just huge. I got the game when it first came out for $5. Yeah, I paid 20 back in the day, back when, you know, I didn't catch it on sale. I was just like, well, I'm gonna support them. I mean, I like a good sale, but I had watched a lot of The Long Dark on streams and stuff, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna buy the game and support them. I mean, they're a small indie company. I always like supporting small indie companies. I encourage people to look for the deals on them, but, you know, if a game is $20 or less, and it's an indie game, and it's one that I'm going to play a bunch of, I don't mind paying the $20 for it. I really, truly do not. I've spent a lot more money on a lot worse games, Starfield, Cyberpunk, that were absolute trash. And so, if I can pay $20 for a game, I'm not gonna quibble and try to just save another $5 most of the time. Now, I know that, you know, money is tight and everybody likes a deal, and I like a deal too. So, you know, but Long Dark is one of those that I can definitely say is worth paying full price for. So, I found Long Dark on accident, went blind into the game. For me, for it to end up being one of my favorite ones ever. Yeah, well, for me, I found Long Dark through one of my viewers. And they were like, hey, do you like survival style games? And I'm like, yeah, survival style games are fun. And he was like, oh, you got to try this one called Long Dark. It's so good. And I was like, oh, okay. At that point, I didn't even know what it was. He was like, have you ever played Long Dark? And I was like, is that an MMO? Is it a first-person shooter? You know, what is it? And he's like, oh, no, it's a survival game. And I was like, oh, okay. I'll give it a shot. Is it gonna storm on me again? Is it really gonna storm on me again? It better not. I got it for 10 euros, but bought another copy for a friend when it was on sale. Very nice. I'm gonna get my gun out. Oh yeah, I'm bored. My save is borked right now. I can't see my hands. Yeah, when we zone in here, I'm gonna log out real quick and log back in. There's a bug that happens when you, there's a bug that happens when you repair the radio towers, where it for some reason throws the hands off. You see it, or actually you probably can't see it. See how my hand for my gun's not showing? And then if I point the gun, it's like looking down at a weird angle. I don't know why that is. It just does, it's just something weird. The weapons still fire and stuff, you just can't aim with them at all. Hey! There's my arrow! I never thought I was gonna see that arrow again! And there it was, just sitting there. Oh look, there's some birch up here too. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Woo! Hey, look at that birch just sitting there waiting for me. I was wondering where you were. Usually there's more birch in this zone. I think that's what it is, Louie. You can fix it with a quick reload of the game, so it's not a big deal. I hope it's something they do like correct down the road. So we're gonna exit out here. I just got a save point, so we're gonna quit, and then we're gonna go back in. This should fix it. Yeah, there we go. See, now we can aim again. The big difference is you notice that when you're aiming your bow, it's not looking straight down your bow. Your bow's like at an angle. It's like you're looking down at the ground with your bow. It's very odd. It's very, very odd. So if you get it, you just go ahead and reload, and you don't even have to exit the game. It'll just fix it for you, which is nice. It only happens whenever I repair one of those towers, so. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's, you know, it's like, hey, if this is Atheenon, let's give him this bug. All right, there's that. There's the exit. Oh, it's been in there for a while, Louie. It's been in there for a while. But yes, you know, since you asked about the update, excited for the Cougar, not so excited for the second chance, escape your fate, whatever it is, the cheating death thing. Not so excited for that. Excited, of course, for the new zone. New zone, I will always be excited for. I still have not seen the bear here at all, which is so weird. I noticed it depends on the CPU you are using on what bugs you get. I love how it plays on my PS5 last year. They came out with a feature that let me play it 1440p and 60 frames per second. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is pretty awesome, Fire Monkey Rob. Let's get night vision. I'm so sorry, guys. I always keep forgetting. I don't want to blind you when we go inside and light a torch or something. Hello, Mr. Wabbit. You wascally Wabbit. Ruined whetstone there. Alrighty. See, and then I do that and it blinds you. Okay, let's break down some torches here. So now it's faster paced, feels like I'm playing on PC. That is awesome. That is great. I'm glad they did that for the PS5. Oh, actually, you know, one thing I do need to do.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I know you really do. Break down another torch. So we've now explored everything here. That's at 44%. That's wild. Oh, it's probably because I slept with it on my body. I forget how fast stuff breaks down when you sleep with it on you. But then again, I think it was at 0% when we picked it up. So I guess we cooked it. It went back up to 50%. Because when you cook an item, it goes to 50%. And then if you have it on you, it starts deteriorating faster. So I guess that does kind of make sense. That it went down that far. I have 4 desktops. Each one has a different bug with the long dark. Yeah. Yep. That could happen. Now the big magic trick. How do we get out of here with all the stuff that we picked up? Well, I'm gonna definitely eat that so we don't have any carry weight. Am I gonna get Ghost when it goes on sale? Yeah, it's on my wish list, so I'll probably pick it up when it goes on sale. I don't have any plans to play it right now because I don't have time to play pretty much anything that I really want to other than Long Dark, 7 Days to Die, Stellaris, Planet Crafter, Medieval Dynasty, Escape the Pacific, and more Long Dark. And then this month, Long Dark's coming out with its new update next month. 7 Days to Die is coming out with its new update, with its, you know, version 1.0 release. Stellaris just came out with the Machine Age. So... Hey, you know, Phobic, don't worry about it, man. I appreciate the thought, you know. Yeah, shipping is just crazy with merchandise. And then the shipping tax as well, exactly. It all comes down to the shipping tax to get it shipped into wherever you are. Which is just so silly. But, you know, they gotta do that. So many games, so little time, exactly. Yeah, there's so many new updates coming out for so many things. And at some point I want to get back into Icarus, I want to get back into Survival Fountain of Youth. It's like, oh my god, there's too many games and not enough time. Too many games and not enough time. Plus I want to I'm firing up my Dyson Sphere program. Oh Jesus. Hey guys, the bear is out there. Wow. Well, that's gonna wreck most of our clothing. Oh, this is gonna suck. There's nowhere to go. The bear's gonna get us again.
Need some first aid.
Yeah, my bow's laying on the ground there. Yeah. I'm gonna use some accelerant. Yeah, that sucked big time. And he probably wrecked a bunch of my clothing too. Well, he didn't wreck it, but it sure has ruined a lot. Oh yeah, see, and he just turned around. I shot my bow over in this direction. I don't know where it is. Wow. That's why I lit the fire, because I still have stuff on me that he was smelling. Yeah, I tried to shoot him as he came in, but totally failed. Don't know where that arrow went to. That sucked. That sucked hard. But he'll run off and die now, so I guess that's something. Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, night vision's still on. Sorry about that. That's the problem with night vision. I always forget about it. That's all right. I mentioned you, if you ever get time, try Vintage Story. Yeah, I have no time for that, unfortunately. No time for Vintage Story. I wish I did, but I literally have no time for anything at the moment. Wow, so that got hit. Wow. The bear was like, "You're wearing my brothers." I'm not very happy with that. Gotta repair those. Wow, 29% on the boots. 39% on the pants. I'm gonna swap those out. Gloves, 44%. Yeah, I hate it when I miss. Yeah, I hate it when I miss too, and it just like, the arrow just literally disappears. I think our best bet is probably stim up and go back to Hibernia. Would be our best bet at this point. Let's see, but I want to wait for the bear to die first. Okay, come on. There we go. We had 7, I think, or 8. Okay, we have 8 bears. That's the one bad side of Endless Night. It keeps track of everything right here. We had 8 bears. We still have 8 bears, okay? It'll probably take him a while to bleed out. I guess we could stim and go back to his cave. That is a possibility. All right, let's go ahead and heat up a birch bark tea. Drink that down. Test out the performance of my game, and I get 200 frames per second at maximum settings. Pretty okay, but I might want to upgrade my GPU still. I just don't want to zone inside, because that could be bad. Because then it could reset him. Well, I guess that answers our question if the bear is around. Is there a mod or something to improve the graphics of the game? No. What do you not like about the graphics of the game? How dare you? What do you not like about the graphics of the game? The game is a stylistic thing. They stylistically made it the way it is. It's meant to look the way it does. Did they take the bear from running? From running around with a flare at his nose? All right, come on. Let's get tired out. Let's get tuckered. we not tired all the way out? That is weird. The anti-Atheenon feels off. Oh, yeah. Well, so have you, so question. It drops and dies on the spot now? Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, did the storm reset the bear? I hope not. We still have 8 bears killed, so the storm reset the bear probably. Well, that sucks. Unless I only had 7 bears before. I better... It may just be that you're getting super duper lucky. That would be my guess. I get what you're saying there, Louie. Now, one thing you can do, I think, is, let's go ahead and get a fire started here. It makes me nervous with the bear out there. I know the bear's out there. It makes me nervous. I mean, the sky used to look way worse in the long dark a long time ago. Way worse. And the trees. And pretty much everything else. Okay. So one thing, yeah, and the animals. So one thing you can do is you can go into your, I think it's the options. The options, no. Is it in the quality? Tree draw distance. You can reducing this is better for performance but causes trees to visibly pop in. So you can turn that all the way up if you want. I don't know what your tree draw distance is. The billboard distance, reducing this distance is better for performance but means trees in the distance won't look as good. So you can turn that up as well. So you can turn that all the way up to 800 if you want. So you can do that. Terrain detail. And one thing you can also do to help your performance a lot is I turn terrain detail density all the way off. So that helps a bunch. But yeah, you can there's 3 settings, there's 2 settings for trees specifically that you can mess with, and hopefully, you know, that might fix the situation you're looking at. I don't know if it will, but hopefully it will. Bear does not always bleed out. It slowly heals over time, so it all depends on how bad it was. I shot him in the face, so... I shot him in the face. Yeah, that bear had his wicked way with me, for sure. Oh, I do have those to drop here, so let's drop that. Yeah, it's time for us to get the hell out of here, I think. I love me some good terrain. Yeah, the terrain detail density removes grasses and things. Yep. So now no cattails can escape you.
Sure getting cold.
Yes, you certainly are, my dear. Drop that. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need to head back to Coastal Highway to repair up most of our stuff. We've got a couple deer hides here. We got a bear hide back there as well, which is good. But yeah, we've got to head back to Coastal Highway because, man, Man, oh man. Luckily, I have a lot of bunny hides already going there, so... Let's go ahead and do another herbal tea. We'll drink that for tonight. Yeah, I've got a bunch of bunny hides, so bunny hides are not going to be a problem. It's the deer hides that are going to be the issue. Deer hides, and I actually have quite a few bear hides. I don't know if the bear is dead, alive. I'm nervous as hell about him. I didn't see him on my kill feed, but he may be dead. I don't know. I wish we could harvest the bear head. That'd be cool. Wear it as a hat. All right, Phobic, have a good one, my man. Take care. 20 and 39. We can only remove a bear ear for Jeremiah. In my game, I've been trying to get a glow-in-the-dark bear running around so I have lots of bear hides. All right, let's go back in here. Yum, yum. And put that venison on there. All right. So we got those guts down. Perfect. Oh, boy. What a day. What a day. That bear did not show up for so long, and then he was just there. He was like, hello. Don't mind me. I'm going to interrupt your entire day and ruin things for you. I was like, well, that's very not very nice of you, my friend. All right, let's go ahead and break these torches. Let's break that torch down. Like the boss trophies in Valheim to decorate your base. Exactly. I would use bear ears to catch mysterious radio signals. You'd be like, beep, beep, beep. Okay, we're only at 43, so we can carry the rest of this stuff down with us. That's good.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you're going to. First things first, let's kind of get up here and see. I want to see if we could see a bear corpse out there. I don't see one. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Let's take a look at our kill feed here. I doubt the bear's dead on. Okay, come on. There you go. Yeah, we still have 8 bears killed. I don't know if that's the number of bears we had before or not. And it kind of sucks because that means I lost 2 arrows on this bear. It's got to be a lot more cautious walking over here. And if there is a bear corpse out here, it's going to be impossible to find without the crows. It's going to be very hard to find, I should say. Not impossible, but very hard to find. I'm going to check up here just in case. I mean, if I find them, I don't even know if I'll harvest all of them or not. We'll see. Hey, there's a burdock root here. Cool. I'm starting to feel like Cougar will just be a new game mechanic wardens before they come after you. Somewhat like Darkwalker, maybe. Yeah, something like that, probably. I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be the Cougar's gonna be a little scary, to be honest. This is where the bear got me before. I'm gonna try to escape that fate this time if he's around here by doing something he can't do. And that's coming up here. I think he can come up here, but it would take him a long time to get up here, so. I'm wondering if I can maybe find my arrow over here. We were in this spot when we fired at him. Probably won't find it, but we'll give it a shot. It's hard to find arrows in the dark. Not having any luck at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we're gonna not try to look for that arrow right now. I honestly don't even know if the bear is dead or alive. I can't remember if we had 7 bears or 8 bears before we shot him. Maybe he is dead. I don't know. We were able to get our life back. It's just now we have a ton of clothing we have to fix, which is the bigger problem. Yeah, I think that bear heard me talking smack about him, saying, "Yeah, I don't think the bear's around. I think he's a big pussy. He's a big baby. He doesn't want any part of me." And he was like, "I'll take a part of you. I'll not only take a part of you, I'll take a big bite out of you. I'll smack your clothing around a little bit. I'll make you cry like a big old baby." And he did. Let's be honest, he kind of did. All right. Okay, those are cured. Beautiful. Those are all cured. Let's drop the, drop all that. And then let's go ahead and throw those in there. And that in there. Let's grab the leathers out. Let's grab the guts and the hides out. Let's grab the rest of our cloth out. Okay, let's get a fire started here. Good lord. Playing around with the settings, the game looks exactly the same, but runs 40 frames per second higher somehow. You gotta remember, for when this game was made, a lot of the stuff we have today, Louis, was never intended to be on it. I mean, this is running off an engine that was built in 2013, 2014, so, I think. So, It's never gonna look like a modern day game. It never ever will. So I think that's the main takeaway. You just got to be like, well, you know, it is what it is. 'Cause yeah, it's never ever gonna get up to that kind of standard, unfortunately. Cedar for some reclaimed wood, a little bit of coal on there. You can do it. They can mess around with it a little bit and try to make it look better, but it's not ever going to get up to that sort of standard, unfortunately. I'm gonna get 34.5%. It almost would be easier just to remake it'd almost be cheaper to remake those. What does it take to make the gloves again? Yeah, they're almost at the point where it'd be cheaper to remake the stuff. Deerskin boots take 2 hides. Deerskin pants take 3 hides. Rabbit mittens take 4 hides. The rabbit mittens are probably worth the repair. Hey, Bavella, how you doing? I'm hunting the Mystery Lake moose. Sometimes he's by trapper, sometimes damn. I have flare pistol and a revolver, no arrows. Do I just have to stand there shooting while he gallops at me? Moose, yes. You have to if you want to take him head on. You just have to stand there and shoot him in the face as he comes at you. Now the odds of you killing him with just a flare pistol and a revolver are pretty low. I wouldn't count on it, but it's possible. It's just not probable. So I personally would not do it, but you'll probably waste a lot of ammo doing it, but it is possible you can kill him with that. It's gonna use up a lot of your flare shells though. I'd shoot him a couple times with a pistol and then switch to the flare gun because the pistol won't scare him away, but if you shoot him in the face with the flare gun, he will run away from you. So all right, there's the aviator cap. I'm gonna repair each of these up once. We'll probably just repair them again. 63. $73. There we go. Let's put that on for a little extra warmth. All right, what else is down? Okay, so let's repair that up as well. Yeah, I waste a lot of ammo. Guess I'll go for the technical backpacker, wait to forge. Yeah, usually, I mean, really the only reason I ever hunt the moose is just to get a hide so I can build the moose hide satchel. So I usually wait till I get the bow and arrow before I do it. Yeah, thankfully I got mending 4 before he wrecked my clothing. That is true. That is true, Kenneth. I at least got mending 4 before he wrecked everything. All right. I'm gonna take 1 distress pistol with me. Grab all that stuff. Grab my cedar. Eat a pie. Grab my other pie. Eat some rabbit. What other food do I have right now? Got nothing food-wise except for those. Still overweight. Leave some water. The fact that people that work on Long Dark said Tales from Far Territory is going to be a 12-month campaign while it's almost been a total 2 years. Oh yeah, well, I mean I mean, as I said earlier, Jack, to people who are upset about that, that's pretty. Unfortunately, that's pretty typical of Hinterland. It didn't surprise me at all. I was very sure they were chewing off way more. They were taking off more than they could chew when they initially announced that. So, is it disappointing? Yes, but they're going to give us everything they promised in it eventually, and that's just how it is. That's just how it's going to be. They've never not delivered on the stuff that they've promised to bring out. The time frame is just never, it's just never what they initially say. And they've learned from that as well, Jack. They now give no definite times. They don't come out and announce a bunch of stuff like they used to. They've stopped doing that, thank goodness. So, which, you know, they'll probably receive criticism for that down the road. It's a you can't win situation, kind of, you know, because they're not a big AAA company. They don't have, you know, the manpower and stuff just to push it out, and they aren't just going to push it out and deliver a Starfield or a Cyberpunk 2077. And generally, when they put it out, it's usually a pretty good product. So, but I understand the frustration for sure. I knew from the get-go it was never going to come out in a year. I guaranteed it wasn't going to. It doesn't surprise me in the least bit. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If it would be a different thing, Jack, if it turned out to be crap, and then I was like, I waited 2 years for this garbage. Then I'd be a little steamed, you know. Then it'd be like, okay, you know, they've let me down now. Now I'm gonna criticize, you know. So yeah, I totally get that. But so far they've never let me down, so. He's running around with 2 or 3 of your arrows in him. Oh man. Well, and the sad thing about that, Bavella, is that if he despawns, your arrows are going to be gone. I once had a moose that ran around with about 6 of my arrows in him. He finally despawned, and I lost all my arrows. I was so pissed. It was like, oh, you bastard. I think it was I went to another zone because my bow broke or something like that. No, actually it was in this zone here. I shot the moose in this zone. He ran around and I could never find. He must have despawned because I never ever found his corpse. Ever found his corpse. It was like, oh, that sucks so bad. Where did he go? Yeah, the cougar. It sounds like, Cindy, that you will be able to have multiple safe houses, because they did say in the dev diary that you'll need to move to another safe house once the cougar gets onto you. So it does sound like multiple safe houses is in the game plan. That's in our future. So, yay. I mean, I'm happy about that. We got a lot of crap on us, don't we? We got a lot of crap on us. Holy mackerels. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to use a blue torch. And we'll just walk through with a blue torch. Yay. And then we'll light our torch off the blue torch. Got no hammer, hacksaw, no rifle, so I'm wandering around looking for those so I can forge. Well, Mystery Lake is definitely a good place to go for those. I don't like how the lighting is with the blue flare either. I think it's one of the things I hate about it. It's such a bad light. Bad light. Bad light. All right, and it lasts like no time at all. And I like the lighting from the torch way better. Bad light, naughty boy. Exactly, Blavella. Bad light, naughty boy. I am literally like just a teeny tiny bit too heavy. I can throw that flare, I can throw that away, and I can destroy the torch, and that'll probably get me back to normal. Actually, let's just destroy the torch right now. There we go. I'm still just a little bit over, so I'm gonna drop this. And there, that puts us just under, and now we can run. Ha 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 ha! Look at us go! We are literally 57.99. So we're like 0.01 underweight. So we can pick up absolutely nothing at this point. Oh, and there's a piece of coal just tempting me. It's tempting me. It's like, pick me up.
Pick me up, Atheenon! Do it! Do it! You want to pick me up. I know you do. I know you do. I'm a lump of coal. I'm so sexy. You wanna pick me up. You wanna put me in your backpack and make you overweight. Didn't rhyme, but I don't care.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
See? It did it. It knew what I wanted. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna pick up a piece of coal. That coal sounds fishy. It does sound fishy, doesn't it? The coal does sound fishy. It's a fishy piece of coal, damn it. It's a fishy piece of coal. And it sounds like there's a big old storm going on outside. That's always fun. Well, I guess we'll try to sleep through that. We got a few things here we can break down with our eyes closed. And we're already overweight, so who cares? Alright, so let's go ahead and get our bedroll down. Now, one thing I can do to lower weight a little bit is I can destroy a couple of these torches. I don't need this many torches to carry around. And these all weigh 0.3, and the stick only weighs, I think, 0.15? I want to say. Yeah, I think the sticks weigh like 0.15, so the sticks weigh about half as much as these do, so. It's a piece of candy, exactly, Louie, it's a piece of candy. Alright, we got a whetstone, so let's whetstone our knife and our hatchet and get those back up. We do have our, if you look at it, if we go alphabetical, we do have our backup hatchet and our backup knife on us now. We're taking those back to Coastal Highway, and we're gonna leave those at the garage. That's one of the reasons we are so heavy, is we made a backup knife, a backup hatchet, we made a bunch of arrowheads. There we go. We made I think 20 arrowheads. We're down to 19, but we did make a bunch of arrowheads. I got an extra one of those for some reason. Wow, okay, let's drop. We got 2 deer hides. Very nice. Those are fresh rabbit hides. Let's eat that piece of meat. Get a little extra water in us. Got 14 coal on us, which is great. Alright, let's go ahead and get some sleep. Actually, yeah, I drank water, okay. Woo! Holy mackerel. Yeah, that bear knocked the stuffing out of us. That bear knocked the stuffing out of us. He did not like us at all. Alright, we're gonna use another blue flare. That's about the only use I find for flares. Especially the blue flares. I light it so I don't have to waste a match. The other nice thing about flares is they can't get blown out in the... the weather can't blow a flare out, which is kind of nice too. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a pie. Drink a little water. Now, we already stayed at the cave over on that side, so we're going to go down to the cave here underneath the arch. Now, this cave down here can sometimes have matches in it. And sometimes there'll be a dead deer body nearby as well, which we kind of need to take advantage of if we can do it. So, we did repair our gloves back up to 100, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. We already searched the truck, so I'm not going to bother searching it again.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Stormy. I appreciate that. All right, here's our dinner. Really? That was a turn and run way before you even got to me. You should not have turned and ran that early. Really? Okay, let's back up a little further on the road, maybe. Okay, so yeah, something weird's going on with the wolves. They're turning and running way before they even get to me. Which is awkward. Well, hello, Mr. Wolf. Would you like to follow me? Oh, there's a deer. I see a deer right there. That is awesome possum sauce. Oh, there's another deer hide for us. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. Yeah, see, look at that. It's like they're seeing my torch from a mile away for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, let's go ahead and just harvest this guy real quick. Yeah, the wolves are evolving. They're like, oh god, it's Atheenon! Run away, run away! They're a blue match. Yeah, the blue flares are a blue match for sure. Oh, damn it. I missed. I do have yummy stuff on me, so I can see why they're attracted to me. I can see why they like me. They like the thought of me anyway. Yeah, I love to stream Long Dark. It is a fun game to stream for sure. The community around the Long Dark is really great, Stormy. 40 and 30. Grab the hide. I need that to get myself get my clothing back in good shape. Now, how am I doing on water? Yeah, I need to make a little bit of water too. Let's take one gut. We just like stab the wolf or stab the deer. stab him again. Get the other one. Yeah, the wolves are getting smarter. They're getting faster, stronger. They're learning all the tricks. 18 minutes, 2 minutes till melted. Alright, let's grab all of our stuff. I think I left a pie somewhere. Somebody said I left a pie somewhere. I don't remember. I don't remember who it was, but I'm gonna slow walk it over to the cave here real quick. Hello. Alright, you just are like becoming an annoyance now, aren't you? See, they're getting smart. They're like running away way before I can get to them. It's interesting. It's interesting. Oh, I hit him that time. You can always tell, before you get to level 5, you can tell if you hit him with the revolver because you get the little revolver symbol showing up. Which is a very nice symbol of like, oh, you actually hit the wolf. So it was like, yay, I hit him. And now he's gonna go off and die somewhere. Go off and die somewhere, Mr. Wolf. I don't like you anyway. I have guts and hides I need to get going. Like, I need to get them cured and make them better. Don't blame them for running away. I always blame them for running away, Honora. And how are you doing, darling? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're gonna have a good Memorial Day weekend. How long have we survived already? We are on day like 120-ish, I want to say. I want to say about day 120 is where we're at right now. Okay, let's go ahead and drop the food here. Grab that food. Search this corpse. I don't usually live past day 10. Yeah, I'm kind of a noob. There we go. All of our stuff is down and ready to go. Alright, I think we got everything. A lot easier using the pistol. Don't have to search for the arrow. Exactly. Exactly. The pistol is a point and shoot. Point and shoot. So yeah, we are on day, let's see here. It's always hard with the endless night thing. Okay, so we're still on day 1, although we've visited 410 places on day 1. We are 122 days in, or 122 nights in, I guess I should say. Boop. There we go. But how you doing, Branjam? Hello, hello.
Come on.
But yeah, Kenneth, you're right. It is easy to use the pistol because you just pull it out and you just shoot it. And we have like almost 100 rounds for the pistol, so I just need to use it. I just need to do it. We need to do it.
Perfect.
Perfect. Just like y'all, it's perfect. All right. That should hopefully keep the wolves away somewhat. Got all this stuff curing there. I'm gonna eat this pork and beans. Oh, I still have a pie on me. Didn't notice I still had a pie on me there. Let's go ahead and throw the pie down. Drop that pie. There we go. Originally, I loaded my save and found out my guns and bow disappeared from inventory. Huh, I've never encountered that. No, I have never encountered that at all, so I don't know why you would have lost them from your inventory. that is very, very odd. Now, it could be, I mean, was it a long time since you'd played the game last? Because, I mean, sometimes updates and stuff will corrupt older save files. Although I've not really heard of any of that happening for a long, long time. So that does kind of confuse me as to what could have happened. How many cans do I got? I just got 2 cans. Boop. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's sleep for a couple hours. Let's drink real quick. All right, super clear out now. That's awesome. Let's get a move on. My milkshakes are going to bring all the wolves to the yard now. Let's eat one of these pies. Let's eat a rabbit pie. Get ourselves a little more carry weight going on. Pick up and eat a piece of meat here as well. There we go. Now we still have a little bit of room on us, so let's grab some more torches here out of our fire. Because not only are we going to face wolves on this side of the barrier, but we're going to face wolves on the other side too. The barrier being the zone line. Probably going to face wolves over here. They'll be coming down from up there to us because we got a lot of smell on us. Right now we have 3 stank lines, so they're going to be all over us like white on rice. So we are going to be encountering a few wolvy boys. How many I still have 2 of those left. I'm going to grab a little bit more old man. You'll gift 100 subs when it reaches daytime in game. Perfect. Well, you know what, Brand? I will happily accept those 100 gifted subs when it gets to be daytime in game. Let me just go switch over files real quick. Don't. Oh yeah, we're gonna go on a quick break here. Oh look, it's daytime in game all of a sudden. Look at that. The things I'll do for subs. The things I'll do for subs. Is that a deer? That looks like another deer out here, doesn't it? I bet he's too far out for me to harvest, though. There's more stuff out here, too. Wow, I can actually touch him. Okay, that's different. Okay. Have some in the stove. Bye. Bye, got some in the stove. Gotta go. Oh, we just got fire making 5. Oh my god, we just got fire making 5, boys and girls. That is awesome. I'm gonna grab this hide from this guy. I don't think I'll get the guts, but I will grab the hide and the meat just to have it. I gotta say, my matches use my mag lens more. Yes, I do. Now we are a little on the heavy side. Save is about a half a year ago. Maybe I stored gums in a container. I don't remember, but I searched everywhere. Yeah, I've had instances like that too, where I can't remember where the hell I put something. I don't really care about that wood. I wish that I would, but I don't. Courage the cowardly dog, the things I do for love. They removed the guns and special bows from low profiles. Could that be it? Possibly. Maybe it is. Hey, Copper Hamster, how are you doing today? Hello, hello, my friend. Yeah, if it's a file from a half a year ago, I don't see why it would be corrupted. But, I don't know. I dislike Twitch's rules about multi-streaming. Which ones particularly do you not like, Brand? Which ones do you not like? What area am I in? I'm in Oregon, in the United States. So it's Miku. It's a little bit south of Canada. A little south of Canada, a little south of Washington State. You ever see the show Portlandia? That's where I'm at. And yes, it is pretty wacky here, but overall I like it a lot anyway. So it's a little wacky, but I love it anyhow. So I'm never moving out of the area. So. No matter how wacky it gets, I was here before the wacky. I'll be here after the wacky is gone. When music television was actually music television? I know, Kenneth. Because MTV did actually used to play music. And then, like, MTV stopped, and then VH1 started playing music videos. And then VH1 kind of stopped as well. The fact that the stream on other platforms can't be higher quality, and that you can't show chat on the other platforms on stream. Well, yeah. I get that. I mean, honestly, Brand, I'm just happy that we are able to stream on other platforms. Period. I'm just happy we're able to stream on other platforms at all. Because it used to be that as a partner you couldn't stream on other platforms at all. You could lose your partnership and it was very bad. It was very bad. It's that bad for you. So to be honest, I'm just glad that we're able to stream on other platforms and able to, you know, be able to do that. So okay, we got a couple extra things. I'm gonna drop a couple sticks. There we go. I think I picked one more up. There we go. Okay, we're perfect now. You're gonna enjoy Planet Crafter's next patch. Been playing all day. So did they just? So did they just patch it today? Did they just come out with a patch for Planet Crafter today? Oh, there's something from Medieval Dynasty. What's going on today? The update is coming. We understand the frustration Eagle excited to release the community is, but we acknowledge the lack of official communication. Okay, so Render Cube put out some sort of thing. Development branch update. Okay, so we just updated. The craftable suit of previous version was removed. It's now findable in Rex after the last stage is reached. New animal food tier 1, tier 2. Animals regenerate more fed with animal food. New spacesuits can be found in the world. Butterfly farms can be placed on foundations. Improved procedural Rex again. Polishing, balancing, and various minor fixes. Is that the one they did? May 23rd? Yeah, that looks like it. So, I'm not that far. It's on the dev branch. The actual live isn't out yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just playing on the live. I'm not doing the dev branch. So, well, that's the development branch update. I guess that is. Are you talking about the temporary change log? The development branch. They add a new tree seed. Red tree, new item space. I didn't even know there were other spacesuits. Spacesuit displayer, exoskeleton tier 4, new rooms and procedural Rex, fixed randomized ore option, polish of new Rex entries, added a beacon to the return portal when in long range biome, fixed various issues with new redfall biome, translation fixes, change generation values. of Beehive and ecosystem, performance improvements, polish, and minor tweaks, or twerks? Tweaks. They aren't twerking, they're just tweaking. Yeah, it looks like they had two things. They had a couple different things happen. That's cool though. I'm glad they're still, you know, staying on top of it. That's very cool of them. They're doing a great job with that game, and I hope it continues. The devs are twerking, yeah. The devs are back there just twerking away, being like, "Hey, look at us! Look at our game! Look at the game!" God, I feel so old quoting 80s and 90s references. Nah, you aren't old. That's when the best references came, Kenneth. That's when the best references came. 2000 past, there's no real good references. They all reference 2000 past. All references 80s and 90s references when it comes down to it. There's not a lot of good references past 2000. It just is how it is. Because that's when it just started regurgitating everything. They added some new wrecks and a new biome and a bomb you have to use in some of the old wrecks to get deeper in. Ooh, cool. Well, we aren't quite there yet, so I'm excited to try. I'm excited to get there. That'll be fun. We're just taking the slow walk back to the garage. I mean, we can't run, but we're taking the slow walk back to the garage right now. We'll run as long as we can, then we'll walk again. And walkies. And in about 40 minutes, we're going to be getting back into our 7 Days to Die in New York file. We did find Trader Jen yesterday. My favorite trader in the game. I think it's most people's favorite trader in the game. She's the nicest trader, and the nicest looking trader in the game, too. So, and she's actually nice to you. She tells you how lonely she is. She tells you how she'd like you to spend the night in her place. You know, it's kind of like, aww. We all got a little crush on Trader Jen, you know what I'm saying. She makes the apocalypse worthwhile. Because she is literally like the last girl on Earth that I've seen. I mean, there's the girl zombies, but that's not my thing, so I like them living. Okay. So here we go. We're almost back to the garage. I believe we have some hides. Who says zombies don't live? Well, you know, they live in their own way. Heartbeat not optional. Yes, the heartbeat has to be there, so. Zombie lives matter. Zombies are not alive. They're just mindless eating machines. It's gonna be so nice to get back in here. Get our, get some arrows made, get some clothing repaired. Things are coming up Atheenon, yep. Alright. Woo! Wee doggies. Alright, there's the moose hide we had here. We got cured guts underneath it. That's our hide to do that on. Oh, I already had a toolkit here. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's drop that. So we now have another toolkit here. All right, we got some arrow shafts in there already. That's great news. Let's put those in there. Let's put the feathers in there. Those are all empty. Okay, there's a deer hide, rabbit hide. We got some maple. We got some cured birch. We've got a bear hide. We've got a lot of cured guts, which is awesome. Okay, let's get a little fire going here. We also have a bunch of fuel here too, which is amazing, because we were very good about collecting fuel for ourselves. Let's go ahead and get a fire started. And we now have fire making 5, boys and girls, so we pretty much have a 100% chance of starting a fire most of the time. 40 minutes left, it feels like it's just 40 minutes and the stream started. I know. It goes so fast. It does. It goes very quickly. Alright, there we go. We got the fire going. Let's grab a little bit more of that. Let's just add a little bit more here. Let's grab a torch. So I do want to drop my...
I'm not gonna be wrong.
3 fresh hides. Actually, do I have another fresh hide? I do. I got 4 fresh hides. Nice. So there's my 4 fresh hides. And then those are all cured guts. These are non-cured guts. Don't I have... Okay, the rabbit pelts are all cured now. So those are all guts that need to be cured. But luckily we have a lot of cured guts right now, so that's good news. Get these guts all laid out here and get them ready to go. And no, you don't have to spread your stuff out like I do. I just get annoyed if it's not. You don't have to make everything look pretty if you don't want to. It's just your stuff doesn't look as good as mine does. If it's in a stack, it's not. If it's in a stack, it's a little whack. That's what I say. Can anyone help a bit? I can't see or hear videos on Twitch. The screen is black and loading circles going around. Do I need to uninstall and reinstall? If it's the app, you probably do. If it's your browser, it's probably your internet. Would be my guess. Alright, so those are all done. Okay, so I have the cured birch here. And I have 2 cured maples. I'm going to put a couple cured guts in there. That's to make a new bow. Alright. And... oh, look at that. We have another bear hide in here. We've got another deer hide in here. Oh, this is fantastic. Everything is coming up Atheenon now, boys and girls. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Alright, let's put those in there. Let's put a few of those in there. Bumpity-beepity-boo. Let's put a couple of those in there. Let's leave the... okay, so I have the extra knife and hatchet. I have an extra knife and extra hatchet. Okay, let's grab our torch there that's ruined. I forgot about that. We have our backup hatchet. We've got our backup knife. Those are all both ready to go down. That was one of the reasons we went to Desolation Point, was to make those. We have some water here. There's a backup hacksaw as well. Oh, I've got stuff in here too. I've got my thermoses in here too. And I've got my storm lantern in here. Do I have any oil to oil up my storm lantern with? I do have a little bit of oil. Alrighty, there we go. Gonna leave the storm lantern here. Let's go ahead and put these... let's put these shells in here. God, I have 91 revolvers. 91 revolver stuff. Good lord. Let's take like 30. Hey, Redacted for 16 months! Man, the man, the myth, the legend. Hashtag day 4,224 of No Ath Canyon. You're not gonna get it, man. I'm just telling you now. It's a nice thought, but it's probably never gonna happen. Probably never gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. I know. But thank you, Redacted, for the 16-month membership. I really do appreciate that very much, my man. And then let's drop this here. There we go. Look at all this meat we have out here. We got moose meat, bear meat. I think this is all, yeah, that's ruined, just uncooked bear meat. This is all cooked meat here. These are all tiny pieces of meat here. There we go. Tylea, how are ya? Hello, hello, my dear. There we go. We'll grab some of that. All right, let's go ahead and get some meat cooking. Well, thank you again, Redacted, for that beautiful resub there. I do appreciate that very much, my man. Okay, let's go ahead and repair our boots. That's gonna be an hour and 48, an hour and 7. How long does this meat have to cook? Oh, 54. Okay, so if I do it with my sewing kit, it'll be fine. Okay, got boots back to 97. That's good. And our pants, we can get back there, hour 15. Perfect. Tomorrow is the 6th anniversary of Detroit Become Human. Wow. That is crazy to think it's been out now for 6 years. Such a great game, too. If you've never played Detroit Become Human, boys and girls, I would definitely recommend it. It's a wonderful, wonderful game. Gonna cook up a little bit more of this moosey meat. Now, I'm not sure how long the bear coat takes me to repair. But we got two of them to repair, so an hour and 30. Okay, that's too long. That's too long for this stuff. It's gonna burn before. Well, it may burn before it. Let's just get... I mean, I have plenty of meat, so we might as well give it a shot. Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. Okay. And then we can put 2 more on there. Okay, let's get this built up a little bit. And we can repair the other bear coat as well. And then we'll be good. Good. Miku, have a good rest, my friend. Get some sleep. Get some sleep, buddy. And then we're gonna make some arrows here. To build this fire up nice and high, we're gonna use a lot of sticks. Because sticks are replaceable. Make a nice big long stick fire here. Alright, let's grab our toolkit. Let's get these 7 sticks. Let's grab a few more of these. Let's grab all of our arrowheads. Grab all of our feathers. Then stand right here. And we should be able to make a simple arrow. Because we technically still have fire.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, my dear. Yes, you can. Trust me, you can. We'll grab all those. But for real, how's the run going? It's going great. We just got back from Desolation Point. We got attacked by a bear, and then we never were able to kill him. We were never able to find his body and get him. But we got attacked by a bear who ruined our face, but it wasn't as bad as it sounds, you know? It was okay. Alright, so let's make one more arrow. But we got done in Desolation Point what we wanted to get done. And the main thing we wanted to get done in Desolation Point was we wanted to get our, we wanted to get our, stuff made. A new hatchet, a new knife, get some more arrowheads. So we got everything done that we wanted to get done. Can the bow be made on that workbench? Yes, it would take 6.5 hours though of making. Because the bow, I could remake a bow here, but it's gonna take a while to make it. Which we could do. I don't really need one at this point. My bow right now is at 57%. Might not be a bad idea. My bow's at 57%. I'll probably hold off and wait on making a new bow. Until we need one. Oh yeah, that's the only way I'm making arrows right now. That's why I'm able to make arrows, is that it actually gives enough illumination that I can make the arrows there while the fire's going. So yep, it does. Yeah, so you can't stand like right here in front of the workbench. I don't think. Let me see if you can. I'm actually curious now. Can I stand in front of the workbench and do this? Oh, you can. Look at that. It provides enough light that you can do that. I thought you had to sort of stand on the corner there, but you can actually stand right in front of it. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Oops. Let's go ahead and put down our pan. Get a little meat on there. Get some water going in the pan. As long as I can get to the workbench... See, I think, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Mystery Lake. In Mystery Lake, there's a workbench around the corner there, and the light from the little camp stove doesn't seem to reach it unless you're standing right by it, so... I'll do it at some point. Right now, I'm more concerned about making more arrows. And I want to keep my reclaimed wood to go fishing. I really need to go out and do some fishing because my vitamin C, I have not been paying attention to vitamin C for a while, and it's going to catch up with me here pretty quick. I'm gonna start suffering because of it here pretty quick if I don't get on it. Let's grab a couple pieces of scrap metal. So yeah, I sort of want to use that fuel that I have for some camping out in a fishing hut. Oh, well look at that. Now we have that. Well, bully for us, I guess. Okay. Apparently a small tree tipped over in the storm last night. It was leaning up against the side of the garage. Okay, I think we already got that one. Recently started a rewatch of Farscape. Holy crap, I've forgotten how downright weird that show is. Oh, that show's amazing. That show is one of the weirdest, most amazing shows that has ever been made. There's no way to describe how awesome that show is. It's very difficult to describe how awesome it is. I need to probably go get a little more cloth. Maybe, well, I have not actually gone to Misanthrope yet. I have not actually gone up to Misanthrope. So I could, oh, I do need some guts. So I can make a few more fishing lines. Let's put that up there. Put a little more water in there. Let's make the hooks. Have I visited the mine here? No, I've only been on this side of the this side of the map. I have not visited the mine. I have not visited the fishing huts, Jackrabbit Island, the logging camp, the Bear Creek campground, none of that. Yeah, I haven't visited any of those places. I did kill the moose in this area, yes. Yep, I killed the moose and the bear. Got them both. Well, the thing I've really enjoyed about this challenge is kind of becoming more comfortable with the nighttime. It's been fun, Stooley. It's scary as crap, don't get me wrong. But it's been kind of fun to get kind of used to being out at night, you know? Yep, that YouTube site that streams all the Farscape episodes. Yeah, I've been watching that too. I'll turn it on if I'm bored and I have nothing else to watch, which is not very often. But I'll turn it on too sometimes and be like, ooh, what are they playing here? Alright, let's build this fire up again. But yes, Farscape is so good. Such a great show. Alright, now we go and craft up... oh, we gotta do the arrowhead, the arrow shafts first. Forgot about that. Gotta do the arrow shafts first. Then we gotta do another line as well. Alright, let's make a simple arrow real quick. Space 1999, yep, that's on there too. How many arrows do we got now? Alright, we're up to 14 arrows now, that's great. Drink a little water. I gotta do another line. Words that I said many, many times during the 80s. Whoa! Hey now. Let's make a few more shafts here. Shaft! Ah! Ooh, did Cap... Oh, Cap just came out with a new aircraft carrier survival. Oh, that's awesome. There's a guy... There's a YouTuber, Cap00, that I've been watching lately, and he has a great series up on his channel right now. He's a cool dude too. I'm gonna put his link up in chat real quick. Go if you want to see some cool 7 Days to Die wacky stuff. He does some really good stuff. There's his channel right there. He's a really cool dude. But yeah, he's doing a couple different things on his channel right now. He's got a One Punch Man series going, and he's got a aircraft carrier mod series going that he's doing as well, and both of them are pretty cool. So there we go. Building up some water here as well, which is always good. I cannot put that there because the lantern is too close. There we go. Oh, I have a full thing of flour here. Nice. Nice. I have a full freaking thing of flour. That is so freaking awesome. Okay. I like that. There's the gas station door. But yeah, definitely go check out Cap. He's a good streamer. He does some good stuff. There we go. I was like, what the heck is going on? Alright. 43 minutes. Let's go make another Let's make an arrow real quick. I guess I could start crafting up a bow here. Got 4 hours on that. I could do the bow 1 hour at a time, I guess. Grab out the bow parts. Oh, she's so tired. At least we got lots of food and water. definitely not having a problem with that. There went the Aurora. We need to take a drink of water here and eat a little food pretty soon. So let's eat a little food. And drink a little water. Perfect. Let's see, how much time we got left on the fire now? 3 hours, 22 minutes? Okay. Probably gonna need at least another reclaimed wood on there. And a little bit of more water, because why not? Then we'll have tools to sharpen up. We got fishing gear to make up. And then we're going to go fishing. Probably not today. It'll probably be tomorrow when we go fishing. But we are going to go fishing. We got our food squared away. We got water squared away. I don't want the cured moose hide. There we go. I know, that's that it's crazy how many have Honora. We need like 36 hours a day just to get through them all. I got enough water now, so I'm gonna let the water just kind of ride here. I guess I don't need my bow out. I just always feel so nervous when I don't have my bow out. Actually, that's good enough.
Too heavy to carry.
Let's grab a torch out of that real quick. Let's go dump these off. All right, have a good time with Fountain of Youth there, Honora. I just woke up still having the stream on my phone. Well, there's worse ways to wake up, so welcome back. Oh, it's going to do 1 hour 48 minutes no matter what we do. Son of a biscuit, it won't let me do a shorter amount of time. Actually, I think that'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. They'll be very close to being burnt, but... Yep, it was perfect. Okay. Grab a torch. Grab another torch. Let's go drop the meat off out here. Excuse me, I didn't mean to drop the torch. Let's grab a little piece of meat to eat. Let's grab these other little pieces. There we go. I don't think there's anything else I need light for. So we can go ahead and put that torch out. Put it away. Okay. So let's go ahead first and break down all the crappy torches we have. Get some sticks back from those. Now it's just maintenance time, and then we're gonna sleep. And then tomorrow, when we're on this character, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out to Misanthrope. We're gonna fish and maybe kill the bear out there. But we'll definitely fish. We'll search up Misanthrope and see if the house has anything in it that we can utilize. We'll also travel probably over to Jackrabbit Island. Maybe go to the fishing camp. There's lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to do in this zone. So, and then our ultimate goal is to eventually get back to Mystery Lake. So we'll eventually want to load up our Travois and travel up that direction. But yeah, there's going to be, we got lots and lots of things to do. Lots of things to do, places to see, people to do, and stuff to, bears to kill, and nasties to take care of. Alright, so there's all of those. And now we do have fishing tackle we can make, so let's make those. We got 6 fishing tackles we can make. Sleep tonight, dream of fishing tomorrow. Exactly. Sleep well and dream of large women. Oh, I miss you, Andre the Giant. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Andre the Giant. What a great guy. Alright, so we got those there. That should be all of them, yep. And then we got the old man beard dressing. And prepared mushrooms we can do. Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and let's go ahead and, okay, so that's got that stuff in there. I don't want to light anything, so I'm just going to kind of go around here and do this. Anybody want a peanut? Exactly. There's all of those in there. Let's put all the feathers away as well. There's all of our stuff on the table. Okay. So there's that one there. That's got all that stuff in it. I've got a little bit of leather in that on me. That's fine. Okay, let's go down a drawer. Okay, let's go ahead and leave the burdock root. I don't know. I don't know how I found a canister. I thought those only spawned in the new zone, but I got a canister in Desolation Point. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I got it. I just have one. I'm going to throw the sewing kits in there. Let's throw this rifle ammo in there. Let's, the can I'm going to keep. Oh, I need to drop the quality toolbox. But I kind of need the storm lantern for that. And we are going to get a lot of oil out there, too, so that's going to be nice. We're going to get a lot of oil out in the... out when we fish, because we're going to get a lot of coho salmon and stuff. Oops. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab out my jerry can, which is a teeny jerry can. I'm gonna grab those too. I don't know why I have those in there. Those should just be like back here on the desk somewhere. There we go. Alright, so we got that. I have 2 more stems here. That's nice. So how many stems does that give me total? Okay, I got 4 stems. Okay, so I'm going to leave a couple more of those here. Let's see what we have in these. So that's got coffee in it. Do I have coffees? I do have coffees. So that's got coffee, rosehip tea, and reishi mushrooms. Okay. So let's leave all of our thermoses. Let's leave one of those in here. Let's leave that in there. Thermos. Just kind of like lowering my weight a little bit. I'm actually going to leave my backup bow here because I don't need it right now. Leave that here as well. I got my whetstones on me. I'm going to keep those on me. I'm going to keep that one flare on me and that flare on me just for emergencies. Let's leave those 3 there. Let's leave one of those there. I don't ever need more than 2 at a time. Bing, bing. God, look at all that coffee and tea we have. Holy crap, that's a lot of coffee and tea. You got 4 without going. Okay. You got 4 without going to zone of contamination. That is wild. Yeah, I have never seen them outside of zone of contamination before. So maybe I just have, you know, maybe it's just because I have older files that I'm playing that I've never seen them outside of zone of contamination. That could be, I suppose. I'm trying to lower my weight too because I want to carry a lot of wood. I want to carry a lot of wood out to where we're going. Moose Kicks coffee. Not that these weigh very much, but that's just less stuff I have to carry. I'm still at 45 kilos. What am I carrying so much of? Oh, I got the sticks and stuff on me. Okay, so let's drop the sticks here. Let's drop our coal here. This will give us a better idea of what we actually have on us. Let's drop that here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some matches in here. There we go. Let's put the better fire striker in there for right now. I've got that meat on me, but that's okay. And then we got a little bit of that to cook stuff with, a little bit of cooking oil. Oh, I don't need the I don't have a pot right now. I've at some point I dropped my pot. And yeah. Oh, I'll bring. Don't worry. I'm just seeing what else we can drop. I want to see what my weight is before I load up with wood. So I did grab my jerry can. I got my .01 jerry can that we got for collecting the oil with. We also have our lantern along because I want to get my lantern filled. And then I want to collect probably 2 liters of oil while we're out there. So, and I hate having those little blue cans. Those things drive me freaking bananas. Looking at my inventory and seeing 15 blue cans, I'm like, no! No! Okay, so we got everything we want on us. Perfect. We are ready to go. We're only at 39 kilos, which is great. Let's go ahead and eat up a little bit of our meats. And we'll probably drop, if we have over a liter of water, we'll probably leave another liter of water here. Because we can make a lot of water while we're fishing. Oh yeah, we'll have tons. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get 10 hours of sleep. And that should give us a good starting point for tomorrow. Well, thank you everybody for joining me for Long Dark today. We are going to switch over games and play some 7 Days to Die now. Hopefully you'll stick around for that on the Twitch side. We will be stopping the stream on the YouTube side and starting it back up again to accommodate the new game. So those of you on YouTube, thank you for coming by. We'll be back with more Long Dark tomorrow afternoon at noon Pacific, which is 3 Eastern. And so until then, everybody on YouTube, thank you for coming by. And we'll see you later on if we don't see you later for 7 Days to Die. Bye. Hasta la pasta.